My name is Paul Knapp, and I will be your host for tonight's show. This is season number 3, episode number 17, if you can believe that already. This year's going fast. And waiting in the green room, we think is our individual that we were supposed to have last week, but I kind of screwed up on that one, Mr. Beccerra. But before we get to him, let me introduce my panel for tonight. And, of course, we have with us the Padre. Padre's feeling no pain tonight. How are you doing, sir?
No pain. Yeah, I'm feeling really good right now. So let's go with this while it's working. Hi, everyone.
And we have the superstar from Jeff's show last night, Mr. Sexy himself, Rick Bradshaw.
Heidi ho, everyone. Hello, everyone in the chat.
Superstar, can I have an autograph, please?
Both you guys are getting pretty popular, man.
I don't know, dude. Just whatever you're on, Stacy, send me some overnight.
Yeah, I can send you some.
And this guy's skipping school tonight and joining us. This is Mr. Angelo D'Annabelle.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, Angelo.
Hey, happy Monday.
And if this individual can finally get his camera from moving around, no, apparently he's still not ready.
Hey there.
This is Mr. Matthew O'Connor in California. How you doing, sir?
Doing good. It's actually 70 degrees, so we're doing good.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Glad you could join us tonight. It's been a couple of weeks.
I'm out in the backyard. This is where all my tools are covered up, but this is one part of what I'm gonna assemble for you guys. So
okay,
just
cool.
wanted to tell you.
Looking forward to that. Very cool. Very cool. So let's see. Where should we start tonight, man? Anybody want to go first? Angelo, how long are you going to take tonight? Let's put it that way.
I will be good tonight. My voice box is still not better, so I'll try to.
Voice box or juice box?
Juice box.
Juice box.
Oh, you're 12 years old.
Yeah. Capri Suns, they're better than the juice box.
With a little NyQuil.
Oh, boy.
Tell you what, Padre, you need those drugs every week, man.
Yeah.
I do.
They're the happy pills. What's going on, Stacey? You okay? You all right?
I have actually triple hernias.
What?
Yeah, but he's feeling good about it because he's got some good meds.
Good right now.
What do you do? What'd you do to get triple
I'm not
hernia?
quite sure. I did something. I moved something, and yeah, I have 3 of them.
Holy! Do you need surgery?
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude! When's that supposed to happen?
I don't know yet. It was supposed to be a consultation. Supposed to be today, and they canceled because it's 74 degrees here in Michigan, and the doctor is sick.
Oh, of course.
I'm taking Matthew O'Connor off for a minute until he gets his shit set up.
Dude, is this gonna affect your trip down to Kentucky?
I'm hoping not, but it might.
Not if he takes that medicine.
Yeah, if he keeps those meds going, he won't feel anything.
Yeah, well, I won't be able to drive.
He'll be able to run.
I think that if Rick holds you down, I can push, and then we could take care of those hernias. Rick.
Yeah, we'll put them right back in the
They don't go back in like they used to, so it gets worse over time. They used to go back in, but they don't right now.
Oh.
Yeah, I always worry. And the thing is, it happened. And I don't know how you did it, but I always worry like doing the most random thing to have a hernia or something. It's not like working out because you do some things very specifically and you're very regimented and oriented. It happens when it's the most bizarre things. Yeah. Like you reach the wrong way or you sleep wrong and you get a crick in your neck or whatever, or go to pick something up and you blow your ball out or something. It's the way it is. And I'm like, what the hell?
This is the second time for me. So I've had the double hernia before, but I was born that way. So they had to do surgery the next day. But so they said that probably the stitching was not very, you're small.
Yeah.
So
Damn.
I don't tell you. Yeah. So I've been 2 weeks about with this now. And I don't know how long before the surgery is going to be. So,
So are you limited as to what you can do in regards?
Yeah.
Dude,
I quit taking work and everything. So I'm doing the very minimal to get by because, it's tough.
Yeah. Hopefully they can take care of that soon. But you're going to be incapacitated for a little bit.
Well, now I got another week to go for the consultation when I should have had it today already. So I'm not even on the books yet for surgery. So
ridiculous.
That's why I'm dressed up like a.
Yeah. Yeah, my cousin had a bad hernia for a long time, and he had surgery like last year, and oh, it looks so uncomfortable, man.
It is. When you can get up from the chair and barely walk, you'll know.
Sorry, we went from talking, toys and everything else.
Sorry. Yeah, this is a little
hernias.
We can go back to my colonoscopy if you want.
See, this is what we have. As we get older, this is what we start talking about. We got colonoscopies up above. We got hernias next to me. I'm like, what the hell? My voice box is shit in the bed. We're the Geritol
falling apart
generation.
I'm just short, fat, and white. There's nothing I can do about it.
You're gonna have to change the podcast. You're gonna have to change the beginning and say instead of dioramas and shit, it's like ailments and fucked up, body part stuff.
The geriatric cave.
Yeah, no doubt.
Let's see who's in surgery today.
You guys done talking about your ailments? Can we move on with the show? Or?
Well, you ain't got something going on? I'm sure you do.
I just wanted to say hi to the people in the chat room, but you guys are
okay.
Well, they're all chiming in.
We got Ronald McDonald with us tonight. Moondoggy's here. Ernie is Addict is with us tonight.
All the alcohol Paul drinks, the dude's pickled. There's never anything wrong.
Yeah, that's why he doesn't eat. Yeah.
You better be nice.
Hey, that grin on his face.
You two guys better be nice because my sister's in the room tonight, and you might be staying with her, and she,
Yeah. Rick's always good.
I am immune. Rick, I'm not staying.
Stacy's not staying.
That's
Big
right.
Boss Jack is here. Thanks.
I'll be out with the pigs.
Lone Wolf.
We want the master bedroom at Barb's house.
Murray Corrigan is here. I'm gonna have to mute you guys real quick, man.
Paul, do you spoon to the left or to the right?
You guys remember the hotel room is still on my account. That'd be nice if you want to share it with me.
Uh-oh. We'll be sleeping in the truck, Angelo.
Yeah,
you
that's
might
all right.
The seats go all the way back. It'll work.
All right, because I was gonna say the bed is about a 4'8". I can squeeze in there. I got.
Who's driving? Who's driving? You're driving, Rick?
Adam LeMay is here.
Just make Paul just leash tie him to the outside mirror, make him jog alongside. That'll keep him in line.
We're never gonna get through the show.
Have the bed.
Can we borrow your leash?
Max Hog is with us. How you doing, Robert? I'm just ignoring you. I'm fucking ignoring you guys.
Look at him.
I'm not even looking at you. I am about to mute both of you.
Mute. It's the Paul Knapp show with just Paul Knapp.
Paul B is with us tonight.
This sounds more like
Michael
an
Burke
AAB.
is with us tonight. Woo. Lone Wolf, I want to see you tomorrow night too, buddy. Hopefully. Murray Corrigan, I said him already. Okay, I think I got everybody. We're all caught up. 25 people here tonight.
Wow.
Rick, I'm going to start with you because I don't like those two right now. What's new in your life?
I forgot what I was going to show.
It's been so long. What the fuck?
So I got to give a shout out. There's a fella who watches the show. He can't watch it live because he's overseas, but he watches the restream. And his Instagram is West Coast Bigfoot _68. West Coast Bigfoot _68. And he's a G.I. Joe guy. He customizes. He does some little bit of 112 stuff, but mostly it's 1/6 G.I. Joes. He's got some great pictures up there if you want to check him out. And what I'd like to do is maybe contact him and have him send, Paul, send you some pictures, and maybe you could do a little slideshow of his stuff. He's got
Sure,
cool
absolutely, man.
So amazingly, I'm going to stay with 1/6 tonight.
Wow. Oh, nice. Thank you.
He must be sick.
I'm going to need Murray's help on this. So this is your clear, super articulated Joe. And were these club exclusives?
They must have been. I've never seen that.
Now, Rick, I got to ask
I
you,
think they were.
because I have one too, and I might have mentioned this before. Is it sticky? Some parts of the legs?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
All right. And I don't know. I asked others, like, how in the world to get it so it's not like that, but I don't think anyone has an answer.
It's the plastic breaking down.
Yeah.
I'm not sure much you can do.
I don't think there's a way to do it. Yeah.
You know, and it's kind of it's kind of discolored a little bit.
You can see a little low tone. Yeah.
Yeah. Because
you could take the plastic polish and try
the plastic up top is different than this plastic.
Correct. Right.
Yeah. It's you know, this is a more of a rubber kind of thing.
And any of the accessories are always all sticky. The hat and the belt.
Yep. Mr. Sean Huckster's with us tonight, second Marlowe, and he said yes, they're club figures.
Yeah.
So he would know.
The wonderful and elusive
Miss Fear. Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
Oh, gentlemen, how are you tonight?
Oh, thank you very much.
Oh, you're sporting a little garter there. Careful.
We take a look at
my
dress.
Oh, the reading just went up. That's all right. We're canceling Paul.
Miss Fear is very dangerous. She has her fan that has a razor blade on it.
I was going to say, does it have the razor? Yes.
Yep. It's a cool figure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nice dress. The hair is
How's
nice.
the articulation on it?
It's not bad. It's actually like when you get Mademoiselle Marie, she's usually pretty loose.
Yeah.
She's always in good shape. Her joints, the joints are nice and tight.
Nice. Did you see what Robert said about that?
The elastomer leaching out. Yeah.
How
do you fix it? Ask him because he probably knows.
There's no fix for that.
You can't
keep them out of sunlight. Yeah. And this is, I don't know if anyone has one of these. This is a Takara BBI.
Wow.
Chrome female body.
Nice.
And these were made, I wrote some stuff down. These were made back in 2003 for San Diego Comic-Con. And they made 200 gold ones and 400 silver ones. And yes, I have one of them.
Yes, you do.
Right
Where'd you find that?
This was an eBay find like years ago, long time ago.
You should turn her into a female Bullet Man.
Hey, be nice.
You see what Michael Burke put on there?
What did he put?
Cornstarch. Well, yeah, but it's still going to continue to do it though. It might take care of it for right now.
Andy and Indy said ammonia, but that will
I don't think
reduce
that would
the life of the plastic, probably. Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, they're not super sticky. It's not like horrible, you know.
Yeah.
So whatever. That's all I got. That's it.
Okay.
Take it away, Stacy.
Angelo, nothing? Okay, good. Padre, nothing? Okay.
Angelo, nothing?
All right.
Okay. All right.
Now,
well, I have just one figure. So,
I'm still looking to see if Matthew O'Connor. Hey, you there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is the camera angle okay?
Yeah, it looks good.
I can't see.
Well, I was going to put you next, but are you ready or not?
Let him go.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Let him go.
Well,
He's
go for it, man.
Okay. Craigslist. Pretty incredible. So I got the Fashion Doll house case.
Sideways.
Sideways. Is that upside down?
Keep going. There you go. Yep. Lower.
I'm thinking this is 70s. And the house folds out on the inside.
Oh, the beds. I remember that one. My sister had that one, I think.
And then it came with a couple of vintage figures. And then also free was actual Barbie cases. And this one has a wedding Barbie in it and Piper. So they look kind of vintage to me. I don't know anything about
that
vintage Barbie and all that.
The wedding one.
And
looks
then
vintage,
this one came with a vintage, looks like Ken.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's an old Ken.
Yeah. That was free on Craigslist. I picked up these.
Yep. To make a.
These are literally the same size as 12-inch G.I. Joe. So I figured possibly cut the head off and make it look like Iron Man type looking suit.
Yeah, like a mech suit. Yeah.
Yeah, but they all bend.
Wow.
They're all articulate. There was a purple gray one.
Yep.
Same size and everything. So that
just throw them around.
Pink Motorcycle. I don't know who's that to.
Maybe
idea.
Max Steel, maybe.
Yeah, that could be. But steering wheel turns in front. Yeah. But that's a to do. I've always wanted to just use this guy's head, but this is one of the Big Lot action figures.
Oh yeah.
Big Lot.
Yeah. Which I don't have in California anymore.
Yeah.
And then it will get a little shaky, but that's the chicken walker. That's the chicken walker head. And the body.
Right?
1/6 scale. Yep.
A little higher. Okay. Yep. Right there.
So the head is going to be a little more positioned up, but in the back corner back here is another one. So I have two that I'm making. I've been working specifically on the head itself. The body is just kind of static at the moment. But yeah, 1/6 scale, and they're over 4 feet tall.
You got to have some wood in there, though, right? That can't be all cardboard.
The legs are all wood.
Oh, okay.
They're screwed onto a plywood base. But yeah, everything's wood, screwed together, glued together, lots of super glue. And then the head is cardboard to keep it lightweight.
Wow.
And then the other thing that I found was something I did a while ago. But this is what an A4 nose section looks like in 1/6 scale.
Wow. Could you imagine if Hasbro ever did a full plane in 1/6 scale?
Somebody did. His name was Patrick, and it's been over 20 years. He did an A4. I don't know exactly if it's 1/6 or not. Sorry. But yeah, it's online. His name was Patrick. Can't remember his last name. There's my Barbie jet.
Yeah, I see that.
And I've got a couple of those. And then I've got that is the other mobile home that they did. And there's a whole bunch of other projects in there. But this is my outside shop because the inside of the house got kind of trashed with the last winds and rains we had. So everything's out here now. But that's it for me.
All righty. That's a real toss-up between you two. All right. I guess I'll go to Stacy. Are the drugs still kicked in or what? You still get... You know, we still have a special guest to get to tonight, right? 20 after.
Missile recovery.
God damn.
Wow. Okay, so the wetsuit, the top of it is done by Terrell Ashby, which he did a fabulous job on these. The pants are reproduction. I do have the originals, but just a display figure. I put them with these on here, and then the rest is all vintage. So that's it. Okay, that's
it.
Put it away. Yeah, I'm done. Okay.
Have you flocked your bear yet?
No, I haven't done it yet.
Or the horse.
Or the horse.
He's going to flock his hernia.
Yeah. I'm going to ask for them back. I'm going to put them in a jar. Hey, let's go to the mayonnaise jar, Rick.
Oh.
You can probably sell those on Craigslist.
Oh my God.
All right.
Don't make him laugh too hard.
Really quick so you could get to cause.
Yeah, it might come out. Oh.
2 weeks ago, a buddy of mine over at the comic book store said he had this really cool NECA partial building and wanted to know if I wanted it. And I was like, oh, sure. Let's see what it's like. You can see it behind me. It's actually really cool. It's made out of all plastic. It's got fake brick. And if you turn it around, you actually have access to the rooms, to the top floor and bottom floor. I'm thinking of extending the rooms out and put some wallpaper and stuff and actually make rooms out of them, because obviously they're just the back of the plastic. It doesn't look very good right now, but the outside looks great. And I just threw some figures on it that I had laying around just to give it some scale. And you can see in the background, those are those awesome backdrops you can get Amazon. It's like $8 to $10. You can get smaller ones. This is a 3x5, and I use some foam board that is a trifold foam board, and I just use a little paper clips or whatever to hold it together. And I have like more than a dozen different scenes, so you can put that in the background, take your photos. Actually looks really cool. Was that fast enough, Paul?
Is that something that they offered to sell? NECA did, or
I think they did. I think they did sell it at one point. I don't know where, when, or how. I just know that this gentleman had one, and he said it was too big for his room. So if I wanted it, and it's a great looking thing.
Very nice. Very
All
nice.
right, Paul, go ahead. Get Kaz in here before.
Angelo, what scale are they?
They are 112. That is 112.
And what is our show all about?
It's not. Ask Rick. Damn it. All right. Wait. Okay. Here.
I'm just asking.
I was gonna wait for Kaz because he made his own, and I wanted to show the one. This is a Star Wars one, and I actually put it together, and it looks pretty cool. I repainted it, and it actually I had lights on it, machine guns on it, but then I kind of fell down somewhere, so I got to find the other pieces and parts. So, and then when Matthew was talking about his mech suit stuff, this one I did years ago. It's all falling apart. I actually used robotics with it. I don't know if you guys know old school robotics, kind of like Lego, but they're battery operated, and you can actually have the arms move. Like, this is really cool. You plug it in, and then you use the little controller, and it would open and close like a claw. And then he also had a spool with a winch that went down, and I had it all hooked up on the arms of this thing. I got pictures somewhere when I had it in a comic book store window. It's really cool, and a full figure will fit inside it. This was the I think it was
the Hulkbuster.
The Hulkbuster. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I got two of them. Yeah. Rick, you got one?
Yep.
You got to have them. Those are awesome.
Yeah, someone painted it for me.
Yeah. This one I just did kind of like a green.
Rick has everything.
Rick has everything. That's why he's got to start giving it away.
Yeah. Okay. I had it for sale.
According to the show last night.
No one would buy it.
Yeah. According to you on Jeff's show last night, you're getting rid of everything, right? If you can't sell it, you're just giving it away.
Give it away.
Fire sale.
Give it away. Pay for the shipping. Send it to you.
Hey, I just wanted to make a comment about that because I know Jeff's probably watching, and he'll watch us later. That's really cool. I like the way he runs his show, one-on-one contact with you guys. Plus, it's more than just like this quick little introduction type thing where people really get to know,
funny. That's not what you were saying before the show.
Well, I know. Yeah, Paul doesn't want to get to people to know us.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Like Stacy, for you example, like he said, if it wasn't for that sex change you had, I would never have known that because,
Exactly.
And like Rick, he brought up the fact that he was raised by wolves for 10 years. I mean, I would never have known that.
Right.
If I didn't know that, do that one-on-one interview. So,
that you will never have being that you were raised in the circus.
Because we just don't have time on my show for that shit.
Well, it's all right. It's okay. One day
it'll come out. You know why? Because we got to interview guys like this. Wake up! Wake up! Beccerra, wake up!
Welcome, Kaz.
How are you doing, sir?
Kaz was.
Now we can't hear him.
Give him some
raised by pygmies.
Hello.
Oh, there you are.
There
How you doing, brother?
I thought he was holding out for more money.
I'm doing well. How's it going?
Good, man. I'm glad to have you on again. It's been a little while.
Look, Stacy, I can take care of that hernia for you.
Yes. Do you have any openings tomorrow?
And I'll even give you a little deburring tool to kind of clean things out a little bit.
Oh, yeah. I'm there.
Stick it back in there.
When and where?
Boy, Paul, this thing went south quick.
Dude, I apologize. I don't know what's going on, man. It's always my Monday show. This doesn't happen on Tuesdays. It's always my Monday show for some reason.
Hey,
too many nerds on that Tuesday show.
It is what it is, but that's okay. I mean, I've just been 3D printing and playing around with my 3D printer, designing different things, coming up with different ideas, and just finishing the end of the year basically for.
Yeah. Well, if you're in the chat room and you're not familiar, Kaz has a a YouTube channel called Action Joe Figs. Make sure you subscribe and like his channel if you would.
Flip it.
Hang on. We
Backwards,
can't
flip
read
it.
that.
Flip it.
And now we can. No. I thought I hit it.
Oh boy.
Keep turning it.
No, he's got to do it on his end. I can't do it on my end.
It's a little gear, right?
It's a little
Yes.
gear.
Little
All the way
gear.
to the right.
Yeah.
Actually, maybe if I minimize them, I can do it. No, it's not letting me, man.
Everything would be on the other side, so.
I know.
Yeah, the little
That's what you
gear's
get
not
when you get a
working
guy
for
who
me either. So
comes from the
Matthew
surgery.
O'Connor, we're looking at your chin and up your nose, bro. You okay? He forgets he's on TV. You're on
Action
TV
Joe
right
Figs. I can read it. I'm dyslexic, so that's
What's
okay.
an endoscope?
now. Hey, there you are.
You did it. So put it up again, Kaz.
There we go. Now put
Do
it back
again,
up.
Cos.
Pull it back up. Back up in the air. Go! Go! It's good. Put it back up in the
Oh
air.
my God.
There we go.
Hey,
Ah!
there we go.
Great.
it's
Oh,
actually right there, right on that little
Cos,
blue.
was that Japanese?
I don't know what that was about, but okay.
Oh, fuck. This is
That
going
better,
off the
Paul?
rails.
Yeah. Hey, while I've got you guys there, let me show you a couple of the things that I've been 3D printing here. I did this right here.
Yep.
Spotlight?
Very
What is
nice.
it?
Yeah. See, it's got the AT.
Oh, it's got the AT on the end. That's why.
Yeah.
Oh, neat.
And then this is a little different version.
Now, will those fit on the Swamp Craft too?
I don't know yet. I have to check. I'll have to
'Cause
go
that-
pull
you know,
mine
that's
out
kinda-
and see if.
That'd be cool.
But then I have this one here. I haven't painted it or anything, so it's it's still a work in progress for me with a lot of this stuff. But just trying to get things done. But let me get this. It fell on the floor. There it is. There it is. This thing here is it's got a little bracket at the end because it. You guys ready for this? This is what you guys have been looking for. This thing here.
There you go.
Yep.
And this thing
Yep.
here fits. This thing it fits inside there, and there's a light for it right there.
Wow.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
And
So
it
that's
does,
his own chicken walker. That's a chicken walker right there.
Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, this is it, and it's 1/6 scale. It's pretty big and pretty it's pretty light, but I've just been playing around with it little by little, just adding things to it, and it's got the figure on there. He's grabbing on to the control handlebars there, and it's got a gun at the end here, and it's got a little gun here at the end here.
Uh-huh.
So
All right, now, are you going to offer those for sale?
probably, I don't know. I'm just playing around with these things right now, and they're mainly for display. I mean, they're not fancy like Angelo's that are articulated, they move and stuff like that. I haven't done any of that. I mean, you imagine the cost of stuff like that?
How long did
But
that
then-
take to print? That's got to be a lot.
Shoot, I've been playing around with this for a couple of weeks. I'll run one. The big section took about 4 hours to print.
That's not bad.
bad.
This thing here took about 4 hours to print.
That's
Yeah.
not bad.
But it's done in pieces, and this is another piece, and this was two little pieces. This is another piece.
That's
here
filament, right?
Yeah, it's filament.
That's filament. Yeah. Okay.
And this is all filament. You see, but
Yeah.
it's get the figure off of there. You can see the inside of it. There's the cockpit right there. And
Nice.
but it's all filament, so it's pretty lightweight.
Yeah.
I haven't been wanting to run this on my resin printers because it's just for playing around. I mean,
Yeah.
I like it didn't print very well on the bottom. It's got a hole underneath it, so I just patched it. But it stands up. Pretty good.
And you base that on the trouble bubble?
This is the trouble bubble top section here.
Yep.
And then I just added the walker legs.
Yeah, and the gun section too is could you go that route too and make a treble bubble for 1/6 scale?
Yeah, I mean it's there. I just need to the only problem is I would have to vacuum form some kind of hood for it, and that's going to be a pain in the butt.
That's what I do.
Because you can see it's got the little latch right here for the hood on it, for the covering over it.
Right.
But it's just, I mean, I just added this section here to put these little legs in there. And then
you would almost have to blow mold the canopy instead of vacuum form.
Yeah, blow mold it. Yeah, not vacuum form. Yeah, blow mold it maybe.
That's easy to do also.
Yeah, and I mean, it might have some time in the summer when I'm off and just play around with other things. And Ernie will get a kick out of this one here.
Yep.
Flying chair.
Yeah, that's my aerial recon. Remember?
Yeah, aerial recon chair.
And it's got like a little rack on the back, and it's got you can actually put some elastic cords in there to hold things down, or you can put things in here. Nice. And this comes off as well.
So the headpiece is where the handle is that the actual camera still?
Which one?
Fell out?
Right here. Yeah. Let me show you this other one here. What I did with this one here is this is a different color one. I went ahead and put a decal there to show a control panel.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah.
And it's got the let's see here. Trying to hold them both here at the same time.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. So it's like a jet engine, like.
Yeah.
The exhaust.
And it's got the hover section underneath here to make it hover.
Yeah. Oh, neat. Yeah.
Nice.
And this one has a grate, on the as opposed to this one that's solid.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
that could almost be more geared towards the astronaut stuff.
Yeah, and you know what? I had hours of enjoyment with the aerial recon, but it looked like you were sitting on a lawnmower. You know what I mean? Basically, and it had the blade, the propeller underneath it, and But I just kind of got an idea off of that and came up with this, and this comes off, just right here.
One gribbly idea. The front of the Nerf guns have some pretty cool, intricate rocket-looking type noses on them. So you could actually cut the front of a Nerf gun off and use that as a inlet, as an outlet, as a exhaust port. They are some pretty tricky looking guns, and you find them at Savers or Goodwill for like $3-4. And they're really good looking intakes, outtakes type stuff. That's what I've been looking at.
That's a great idea.
Yep.
Yeah.
You might have one here.
Yeah. And those I may start selling, but they're going to be cheap. I mean, not a whole lot of money, but I'll probably start selling those for under $30 each. So.
Yeah, well, you can sign Rick up for those. He needs those.
Yeah, Rick buys everything.
Rick will buy one.
And I got a good deal on this guy here, and I made a video on him. It's Power Team Elite figure, and I'm just this is a super cool figure. I mean, I really, really like this guy.
Yeah, Power Team, can't go wrong.
Yeah. So I mean, he's got the little helmet and stuff, and this one here is kind of growing on me. He's pretty cool. P-51 fighter pilot.
Oh, okay, yeah.
21st century, yeah.
21st century, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Ultimate Soldier. You can kind of see him.
Yeah.
The only thing is that the cap here is molded on. It's not. It's a part of the head. Yeah, it's not.
Really?
It's not removable. Yeah, it's not removable.
It's an interesting face sculpt. It almost looks like John Wayne.
A little bit.
Huh.
A little bit.
Yeah. But sure I mean, he's a 21st century really, when they came out in the late 90s, early 2000s, they were really coming out with some pretty cool stuff.
Yeah.
And one of my I've been really just looking at this figure and figuring out what I'm going to do. This Battle of Britain figure is really one of my favorites. The Action Man Battle of Britain pilot.
That was from one of the shows, right? Wasn't that a show exclusive?
You know what?
I think it was a convention.
It
was in a 2-pack. It was in it. Was it in a 2-pack?
Yeah,
no, this is an Action Man. So.
Oh, it is or is not?
They made a Battle of the Britain.
It is. Look, you can see the tag right there, Action Man.
Oh wow.
Hey, Cause.
Yeah.
Does the P-51 pilot head come off completely from the neck?
I haven't tried it yet, but
okay, because if you wanted to do intricate helmets like what he's got on, you could mold the head or vacuform over the head, and then you would have duplicates of the headgear to put on other figures.
Yeah. There he is right there. I mean, I think he's pretty cool. And then, while we were talking, my wife just got home from work. She was out and about, and she happened to stop at an antique store, and she said, "Hey, look, I got you something." And she gives me this.
Wow.
Check out his hands.
Oh,
they're the rubber.
Bendy fingers. Yeah,
bendies. Yeah,
but that doesn't go with that figure, though, does it?
Yeah,
no.
It does. Yeah, it does.
Does it?
Those are in the Life magazine.
That's
the Life magazine.
The Pearl Harbor Ford. That head sculpt was from the Ford.
Yep.
Yeah. They used the bodies in the Life magazine, World War II.
Right.
But the hands are pretty cool. I mean, they're
the head's off of another body or something, or I don't know.
What's the outfit that he has on though?
That almost looks like a Max Steel.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
That chest piece, is Max
chest
Steel.
piece. Yeah, I don't think.
Yeah,
that's
it's got the emblem. It's got the emblem for Max Steel on it.
Yeah.
Look at that little green.
Yep.
That's a Max Steel.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, hey,
it's a cool head sculpt.
I'll take it. You know what I mean?
Heck yeah.
And,
what's good about that is your wife picked you up a Joe.
I know, right?
She brought it back.
Win-win.
Yeah.
She does like you, Cos.
Something must be
no matter what she tells everybody else.
Took this out of one of my old storage bins, and I'm working with this one here. I'll probably do a video on this guy.
There's Max.
That means you're doing dishes for the next 2 weeks.
So what's new?
Yes.
Cause, did you ever go back and get any more of those flat top Joes?
I'm going this weekend.
Oh, nice.
Where you go? Where are you getting them?
Oh my God! I want one of those.
Where are you picking these up?
Stacy, how much you think I paid for it?
Well, I will pay you $1 whole more than you paid.
No, take a guess for real.
$40.
No.
Higher? Lower?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Well, which one?
75.
60 I know. Yeah.
$75.
Okay,
yeah.
That's
good.
I mean, yeah,
that's a
brand
good
new in the box.
You don't know.
Not
I mean,
open yet.
I'm gonna go pick up the Marine.
Now, when you say I'm going to pick them up, where do they sell those?
Don't tell them.
No, I'm not going to tell them.
Well, going to beat you there.
It doesn't really matter.
Take a Greyhound all night long.
I'm in San Antonio, and we got to go visit my daughter who lives in Houston. So it's in Houston.
Angelo will be on the phone if you tell him where it is.
Yeah, I'm not going to tell him.
That's his Angelo. That's his private honey hole. Yeah, you got to leave him alone. He found it. He found the honey.
Yeah,
hole.
these things are pretty cool. I really like this. I'm going to leave them in here like this. I'm not going to take them out.
The crew cut edition. Yeah,
those
are nice.
Yeah, I was playing around and I was watching Paul's old video of I think it was the Navy one, Paul.
Yeah, it was the Navy. Yeah, the aviation ordnance guy.
Did you finally get rid of that guy?
Yeah, I did. I'd sold him.
Yeah. Good. Yeah. And then guys, this thing here, no matter what, if I see one, I gotta pick him up. And I picked up another one of these. I've got like 3 of these.
Indiana
Oh,
Jones. Yeah.
Yeah.
That outfit is great.
Let me see.
See the talker?
It's not
Yeah.
the Disney exclusive, is it?
No, that's the talking.
That's the talk. So that's not the Hasbro, right?
Look.
Well, I think it is Hasbro, but yeah, his mouth opens and stuff.
Mouth opens up.
It's
It
like
is Hasbro. Look.
Gung-Ho that they put out. Yeah,
But they had one that was, it said G.I. Joe on it, right? That was a.
Oh yeah,
Right.
Yeah, Joe.
yeah, they did. They did.
Yeah.
Talking Duke, like, or yeah, not Gung-Ho, it was Duke.
Yeah. Talking
And
Duke.
Yeah.
and he just recently passed away, and I was at the store, and I know it's not 1/6 scale, but I kind of had to pick it up, and I picked up this thing right here.
Oh,
Batman.
Val. Yeah.
Oh, Val Kilmer. Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, the figures are kind of small. They're made by the same company, the Spin Master, that does the that Batman I got back here. Yeah, I think I did a video on this guy here, this Spin Master Batman.
Oh yeah.
And I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to do with this armor. I'd like to incorporate it into a Joe or something, but he's okay. I mean, less than $20, and he's articulated. He's got articulation on it. So, but it's got a lot of accessories for that type of figure. And
What scale is that?
he's 12 inches tall.
Okay.
And then this is another one that I got a really good deal on, and I just happened to pick him up. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love those firefighters, man, because they all came out like not after 9/11 and stuff. They went crazy on the different types of firefighters, crash crew stuff.
yeah. And I mean, I really dig this guy. He's pretty cool. I have another one here somewhere, but he's got a different uniform. But I even made a yellow stand for him to sit him in, so
Neat.
blends in with the uniform and stuff. So, but yeah, that's I've just been making stuff and just playing around with my stuff.
You're in need of some more shells behind you, Cos.
Oh no, I've got shells in the other room.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Stacy, that's the type of rubber gloves they're going to wear when they get to you.
This is the only corner in my actual room that my wife lets me have here. The rest is in where I have my studio, where I do my filming and stuff like that.
Oh, right on.
But yeah, I've got all my Migos and stuff like that here, and some of my Migos. I've got more, and some of my Black Series. I got bags and bags of Black Series figures. And
you get any more McFarlane stuff? Find any more good McFarlane stuff? Oh.
Wife is over there.
And it's not 1/6 scale, is it? So we can't talk about it.
No, but I've got a Mythic Legions that I've been pre-ordered, that I've been waiting for to show up. So,
oh, nice 4 horsemen, nice.
It's Sir Enoch.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that guy. So, but yeah, I mean, but it's primarily 1/6 scale, 12-inch for me. I've got this stuff here, but this is my bread and butter right here. This is what I grew up with, and for me, this is it. Yeah. So, but yeah, I'm looking forward to the end of it till June, and we'll make the trek up to Dallas and be there.
So you're going to be at DFW?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh yeah. I think Ernie's gonna meet me there. So,
are you going to have a table, or you're just going to buy?
We're gonna go and spend money. Yeah, Ernie's supposed to be there, so Ernie and I are gonna hang out, right, Ernie?
Yeah.
So, yeah. I'm just watching the chat. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull up the chats as you're going through.
Yeah, he said he's gonna be there, so hopefully he'll be the one. Paul said he was going to go last year, and again didn't go, and this year again he's not going.
Well,
you can't count.
I don't know if you heard, but Rick and Angelo, we're doing a guys trip across the United States to the Kentuckiana show.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
we all have special Speedos with emblems on them.
Oh, I just ate. Come on.
Oh, shit. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting trip.
It says the man cave.
We're either gonna love each other or hate each other by the time that trip's over.
I can't believe that.
Boy!
With your action figure strapped around the G-string. That's right.
I don't know. I got the keys to the truck, so I can take off early and leave you guys behind.
I think you better, Rick.
I got the reservation for the last hotel room in the city. So
all right.
You better be nice to me.
Rick, it might be safer in the truck.
I'll sleep in the back of the Cracker Barrel. No worries.
Yeah.
Rick will dump me off in somewhere middle of Ohio somewhere.
Yeah.
Cleveland.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, Ernie, we will. But yeah,
Angelo, did you ask your wife, or do we have to ask her if you're allowed to go yet?
She'd be glad to get rid of me. She can't wait. She's like, hot damn.
Hey, while I have you guys there, here's another one that I'm working on, guys. This is a Action Man talker.
Yep.
And I mean, taking it apart, and somehow I can't get him to he's still, yeah, he's not. And but he is this right here. This is the stuff that goes with him. He is an Action Man talking commander. And here's his hat.
Okay. Yeah.
And here are his trousers. His little scarf, or I call it the scarf. And his shirt.
His blouse.
Blouse.
Is it a dickie or is it a scarf?
Is a belt. The gun is here somewhere. His boots, they're here. And, this here was in the bag when I bought this thing, and trying to make heads or tails of what it is. Somebody put like a felt, see that?
Oh, yeah, that didn't belong in there.
No, it doesn't.
Nope.
And I'm like, what the heck is it? It is Action Man, because it says Action Man in there. But
yeah, that's his beret. Yeah.
But I mean, you can actually, it's pretty.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna put them together. But I may send him to Stacy to have him take a look at it and see what he can do with it. It's Action Man. So, but yeah, it's right here. These type of figures still creep out my grandkids and my kids. They can't, the eyes and stuff like that. Yeah, oh yeah. And and you look at the eyes on these, and Guyper Man have the bow eyes. That they don't move, but they look like they're eagle eyes, but they're not.
Right.
So
they're fixed.
But, I have brand new talking units for the Space Commander. For Action Man.
Yeah. I have one for the Space Commander, and I thought, should I just change it out and find a uniform? But that, I've got the uniform for the Talking Commander already, and I think he's a Talking Commander. I can't make heads or tails. He still has the Action Man tag on it.
Right.
But
it's etched around the disc. Can you see the disc when you pull it back? It's etched around the inside edge of the disc.
Okay. I'll have to take a look
at it. It's like a 45 record. It's small.
Okay. Yeah, I'll have to take a look at it. I'm going to take them apart this summer when I have a little bit more time. And if anything, if I can't figure it out, I'll just send them to you, Stacy.
Okay. No problem.
Yeah. And just don't flock him.
No promises, man. Not with Stacy.
The flock is good.
Hey, Stacy.
Good.
Stacy, with the flocking I know the Eagle Eye guys, sometimes the eyeballs would bleed when you would submerge them in the rubbing alcohol. Does it happen the same way with the Action Man figures?
Yeah,
it does.
You can't do it. No. What I do is I take a cup and fill it so high and set it in and let it do this part and then flip it upside down and then do the top half.
Yeah.
Trying to keep it out. As soon as you get it out of the alcohol, run it underwater. Don't move the eyes. That takes the alcohol off and stops the process.
Yeah.
That way, then you can scrape.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's make sure everyone out there who flocks.
It's the ink.
Be careful.
Yeah, it's the ink that they use. It's like watercolors. It's
right.
almost like it's really cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah. But other than that, just here and hanging out and just enjoy every chance we get. I really enjoyed Jeff's show last night with Rick there.
Yeah,
and,
that was cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a fun show. It was nice talking to him. It was like the only thing missing was a couple beers. Yeah, it was just like sitting around talking. It was nice.
Yeah.
Yep.
And did your check go through? I'm assuming, right? You got it cashed. Everything went fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got to go up to one of my plans is to go up to Cotswold, because they're there, and then go in there. That way I can get my Paul Brown discount. Oh, sorry, Paul.
No problem.
Yeah. Along with that one.
Yeah. And it'll only be my second purchase, and I'm getting a discount.
Wow. Yeah. Rub it in, man. Rub it in.
Is it really the discount you're looking for, or is it the free items that
that Rick gets all the time? Yeah, Rick gets them all the time.
We all get.
Hey, Rick is my buddy. He'll tell me, "Hey, I got something here you need." They're up there. Some of the guys. He's still up there, Rick. You can see him right there.
I got some more stuff for you too.
Yeah, he's right there. You see him?
Which one did I send you? Which 8 did I send you?
Oh, 8. The mailman must have pulled out a whole bunch.
Oh, the unknown soldier. Yeah,
unknown soldier. Yeah.
Yeah, he's cool. He's up there right now, and I see him every day when I'm sitting at my computer. So he's there. That trench coat is just top notch.
Well, I see where I stand with Rick now, because I talked to Rick about getting one of those unknown soldiers. I don't have any. I'm sorry. I'll let you know when I do. Well, I guess.
Dude.
I guess.
Hey, I'll tell you what. The one figure that I really wasn't interested in that's starting to grow on me is that astronaut with that real big bulky blue outfit that comes with that alien.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Those are awesome.
Is that a hint, Cause? Is that what that is? I have one.
No.
If you...
No. I saw one on I don't know where I was, and some guy had it, but I was like, "Are you kidding me? No, I'm not paying." Have you seen some of the prices that they're asking for some of these figures that are not even vintage?
What would they
eBay,
asking?
Facebook mark.
What were they asking for the astronaut?
$5.
No, they're not worth that.
Yeah. No.
You can find those for like $150 in the box.
Yeah. No, this thing had looked like it had been taken out of the box and played around with.
Oh,
just throw them back in the box. I'm like, are you kidding me? No.
I'll sell you can have mine for $4.
Yep.
I do have one if you're interested.
Stacy,
yes.
Did you send him something?
I was going to say, I think.
Well, there could be something on the way.
Stacy cut me off.
Yeah, no.
Hey, Matt.
Take with water.
Matt's kind of regretting joining this group tonight. He texted me earlier today. He's like, "Can I jump in tonight?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." Now he's like, "Oh shit, what did I get into?" Yeah.
No. This is all stuff that I'm learning. I'm learning from you guys, and this is incredibly smart to know that, there's Action Man this, there's G.I. Joe this, and then there's the others. I'm absolutely learning everything, and I'm loving it. Keeping the 6 scale going. So
yeah.
Thank you.
Before we run out of time, I got to show this real quick. I know you guys will recognize this individual right here. I'm talking about the guy on the left. Talking about the guy on the left.
Yes, sir.
Little Captain Kirk. Yeah, I know.
That's Chuck. He's been on
Yeah,
the
I
show
know
several times. He just met Captain Kirk last weekend down at
That's
the
awesome.
Comic-Con. Took his doll, and he said he would not sign his action figure. He said he could hardly really talk or interact. He said he's pretty old, so he just
that's a shame.
He said he just kind of took his picture and went on. So
he's like
it's called the Stan Lee syndrome.
Yeah.
How old is he? He's almost 90, isn't he?
Yeah, he's up there.
He's up there, man.
Yeah. Wow.
So, yeah. You know, I'm looking here, and I'm looking at Angelo holding that microphone, and I don't know if I need to go up there and spin the wheel or.
It's a one-armed bandit.
Yeah.
And hey,
whoa, what happened there?
Well, you can't see that.
Hey,
you can't see my big fat head.
That's after Paul was snorting some coffee grounds.
Oh no, I can't see.
And in case you don't know, the Gettysburg Toy Soldier Show is this weekend. I will be there on May 4th, Sunday. I will have a table there selling stuff, and we'll talk about it more tomorrow on the TST show. But for those of you watching tonight, we probably won't have a show next Monday because I'll just be getting back from the show. So,
hey, Paul, you really need to come down to San Antonio here to that Toy Soldier Show that's right next to the Alamo.
Well, they haven't had it in 2 years, or I would.
They haven't? I thought they had it last year.
I mean, the guy that used to run it passed away 2 years ago, and I didn't think anybody took it over. I know the one guy that was on our show a couple weeks ago. He said he's thinking about starting it up next year.
Yeah.
So, and Greg Brown actually contacted me, and he wants to do one there in San Antonio as well. So
yeah, I mean that Menger Hotel, which is right smack dab next to the Alamo, it's a fine location, and I went once, and it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Hey, Paul.
Sir.
This weekend, May 3rd, there is a G.I. Joe Militaria show in Fairfield, California, between the Bay Area and Sacramento, and it's at the Nut Tree Aviation Museum. Cool. So it's an actual aviation museum. They got a couple of P-51s on display. G.I. Joe Militaria items are going to be there 10 to 5 at the Nut Tree Aviation Museum off of the 80 and 505.
Nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, I saw what Robert said. I was waiting for you to say something there, Padre.
I saw it. I was like, no, I won't say nothing. I'll be nice. But then you put it up.
See, then Sir Murray's jumping in on it. All right, guys. I'm glad I host this show every week for you guys, so you can just poke fun.
Was that a comment about me?
No, it was me. It was all me.
It was about Mr. Laser Eyes over here, right above you.
I've got my camera here, and then I'm watching it on my big screen TV. So yeah, I'm keeping up because I can only see the top of Paul's head. So
that's all.
I'm using my phone, not a computer.
This big head. That's all you can see.
Well, I'm in company, so.
Shit.
Yeah. So.
No, Jeff just joined us.
Hi, hey, Jeff. We've been talking about you all night, buddy. Where you been?
How's it going, Jeff?
Jeff, that was a great show yesterday. I'm sorry I didn't watch it live, but it was nice to know that you did a lot of background on Rick. We found out that Rick used to be raised by wolves when he was young, which was kind of interesting. And
really interesting considering I grew up in the city.
Yeah, right. And, which even makes it more, odd. Apparently, you were born with a silver spoon, though, from the way you were talking.
Yes.
You got a lot of toys as a kid.
I did. I was spoiled.
I got toys on my birthday and Christmas. That was it, bro. That was it.
Yeah, I was a spoiled little.
But you weren't liked. That's the reason why. They only did that to keep.
No, you know why? I was the last of 5 sons, and I was a mistake, and they were making up for it. Yes,
I'm 7, so yep, I know that. Youngest of 7. Big gap between me and the next.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah,
7 years between me and
I've got 6 brothers and 2 sisters. So,
wow. We all got good. Everybody's a good Catholic family here, huh?
Understood.
We were. Angela, you only got 2. You're Italian, and you only got 2 in your family.
My
I came out when Star Wars came out, so I was okay.
They're just me and my sister. That's it.
No.
Yeah. Moondoggy says now you're spoiling us because you got all those toys and you need to give them away.
You got to pass it on.
Yep.
Pass it on.
Yeah.
I think
When I was young, we had to make our own toys.
I think we need to get Rick the Santa hat.
Yeah.
I think he needs the Santa
hat. Hey, Paul, are you going to go live from the Kentucky show? Or
I am. Yeah, we're going to do a couple episodes actually while we're there. So
okay, cool.
We're going to do that there. And like I said, next Monday, we're not going to have a show, but we're still going to have a TST next week. So
basically, we're not going to figure out, or we're going to find out whether Rick is a ventriloquist puppet or not.
Next week, yeah.
I don't see why,
Kentucky.
Why can't we have a show?
Yeah.
I just went over that if you were paying attention, Rick.
Stacy's going to run it.
I know, but how come we can't?
I said let the lunatics run it.
You can do it.
Yeah, the asylum.
I need to apologize for you guys. I told you I was going to have a show on Saturday. Well, the gentleman from Sweden fell through. He couldn't do it. So we didn't have a TST show. So.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
I'm confused.
And I got a lot of text on that. I got a lot of text, which is good because people were like, hey, where's the show? Where's the show? And I was like, which means people are watching, which I appreciate that. But sorry. We're going to make that happen, though. We're going to do a UK kind of Sweden, something on a Saturday or Sunday when everybody can tune in.
Cool.
The time difference. But anything else, gentlemen? We're over the hour mark.
What's the time difference?
7 hours?
About 7?
It's like 7 or 8, I think, from where he was in Denmark and Sweden.
Oh, Michelle just chimed in. She's late.
I know. What? No, she threw us a heart earlier. You missed it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But
Rick, step up.
she was a little late. I'll tell you what, he's a totally different guy when he's on drugs, isn't he?
Oh, yeah. This is a different show.
If you add alcohol to that, I bet you'd be real fun, man.
I think we should all take those pills before the show.
I'm starting to worry about Stacy because, 1 week he's dressed in drag and then now he's over medicated.
Yeah, right. Hey, Rick, I was going to say something. You should put that Charles Bronson figure up. He grew up like 10 minutes from my house, so we're gonna have to go stop and see his childhood home. If
he's buried right in he's buried in Vermont.
Yeah,
that's
where he retired up there. But
hey, Stacy, how are those drugs?
Oh my god!
Does anybody have any psychedelic lights we can start flashing and shit? How many fingers I got up, Stacy? How many fingers?
How many you don't have up?
Angelo, is your microphone on? Because you haven't said
is
shit.
on. I was being good and saving my voice. That's all.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you need to do that.
Yeah.
We need you. Yeah. We need you next week or the week after, whatever.
Or next week.
I got to keep the spirits in.
Well, gentlemen, it's after the hour, and I would like to say Stacy's meds are going to kick in, but that was a long time ago. His meds are kicking.
They're wearing off now.
Yeah.
No, I took one mid-show.
You need one more.
Okay then.
Robert said he met Charles Bronson. Man, Robert knows everybody, right?
Wow.
I know.
But we talked about that on Jeff's show.
All right, let's go around the room real quick. Who's the most famous person that you say you could actually met? Not just like got their autograph at a fucking flea market or something. Like actually met. Like shook their hand.
I had lunch with Ray Harryhausen.
Who?
Again.
Oh my God! Don't say that.
You don't know who Ray Harryhausen is? The Sinbad movies, Mighty Joe Young.
Wow.
Yeah, but I don't know
the king of stop motion.
Are they black and white?
No.
Angelo, you know who Ray Harryhausen is. How did these guys not know this?
He doesn't know. He's just shaking his head.
Angelo, don't say you know. Just to fucking
Stacy, you know everything, and you don't know Ray Harryhausen.
No, I don't know.
The Seventh Voyage of Sinbad.
Right. I've seen two of the.
Right, we got 20.
The skeleton.
We got 25 people in the chat room. Does anybody know who that guy
Jason
is?
and the Argonauts? He did all the stop
Yeah.
motion
Right.
for those movies.
Right.
Okay, so he did the stop.
Where did you meet him, though, Rick?
He was at a show in Boston that I worked, and we got to have lunch with him.
Paul said he met Danny DeVito. Very cool.
Yeah.
William Dafoe.
William
Nice.
Dafoe.
Moondoggy met William Dafoe. Stacy saying, or Tim saying, what the fuck's going on with this show?
Okay, so David Copperfield, Ralph McQuarrie, original artist for Star Wars, Julie Newmar, William Shatner, the cast of Aliens.
That's because you're in the business, though. You live there.
Well, kind of.
You're in Hollywood.
Accidentally bumped into George Lucas and said sorry, and then it was like, oh, sorry.
Stacy, who are you visiting?
Joe Montana.
What?
Brian Patrick Clark.
My
Merle the Pearl.
favorite person I met?
Merle Pearl from A's Enough.
Hulk Hogan. I met Hulk Hogan. Shook his hand.
Michael Burke met George Lucas. Ernie met Chuck Norris. Very cool.
Oh, that beats
Alan Alda.
I don't know if you guys know who Jack Ham is, but if you're not a sports person, you won't know.
Football.
Yeah, he's from my hometown. Went to Penn State. He played for the Steelers. For years. I played 101 basketball with him at the YMCA back in my hometown.
No
doubt. Anyone know who
he came in at lunchtime. He's like, let's go play. I was like, dude, I don't play. He's like, I don't care. I just want somebody to play. And I was like,
you're going to play, brother.
Yeah, you can kick my ass. I don't care. You can kick my ass. What's that say? Chuck Connors?
Chuck Connors? Okay, yeah.
Oh, wow. Rifleman. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Wow. I met William Hayes.
Angelo, have you met anyone famous?
Alan Alda is the only one I can think of right now.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he was doing a book reading and then book signing. My wife was really into MASH, so we went to, and I'm trying to think where we were, maybe Vermont, and it was a nice, small, little, quaint library type thing, and it was very small, and we got to meet him. It was really neat. Definitely a cool thing.
Cool.
I've got Charlotte Stewart, who played Mrs. Beadle on Little House on the Prairie on speed dial, because my daughter met her and they instantly fell in love and were friends.
Wow.
And Bei Ling, she's a Japanese actress that was in Sky Pilot and The World of Tomorrow. She was kicked out of Star Wars for doing nudity about Star Wars. So, yeah.
Tim Cope, one of the Hanson brothers from. I thought he meant from Slapshot, the Hansons.
Yeah.
Anyone know who Brink Stevens is?
Oh, that's an old name.
She was one of the Scream Queens, from like the 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a bodyguard.
When I had hair.
I met Heather Thomas from at a car show.
Yeah, Fall Guy. Yeah.
Yeah, and a cool car. It was they had a Lamborghini. And it was the first time I ever saw one. You got to sit in the car and get a picture with her.
Do you guys remember who Mia Hamm was? Mia Hamm, soccer player, female.
Yep.
From the Olympics.
This isn't a sports show.
I know, but see, in my business, that's all I meet. I don't meet like people like you guys.
There you go. So Paul, there, I
used to train. I used to train her before the Olympics.
I passed my test, Paul. So I'm now
sweet. You're a personal trainer,
certified personal trainer. I got to do. I have to get the other test for a license. So that's next.
Yeah, you're certifiable too.
Yeah, right? that is damn Skippy.
All right, man. I'm bringing in our guest. Tell everybody how they can find you, where they can meet you, all about your YouTube channel. What do you want to tell them, Koss?
Basically, here it is. It's Action Joe Figs, one word. I'm on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Basically, I try and put out as many videos as I can, but you know how things go sometimes. Just you get real busy, but I just do reviews. if I get a chance, like I'll go to the Dallas show and we'll I won't live stream, but I'll I'll videotape or I'll vlog from there and basically just let everybody know how much fun it is and what you guys are over there doing. Stacy, are you all right?
Is he crying? Are you crying?
No, I'm fine.
Wow.
Anyways, but no, I'm doing good, and yeah, keep an eye out because I'm gonna be putting these things up for sale, cheap, probably under $30. So
nice.
Stacy, you're not home alone, are you?
Yes.
Oh man, dude.
Don't drive anywhere, okay? Don't operate heavy equipment.
Those aren't pellets.
You know, I'm almost afraid to have him stand up because he might be. Ooh.
He could just pull a blanket up and sleep there tonight.
I'm good.
Yeah.
You are wearing pants, aren't you?
Yeah, don't stand up. Don't stand up.
Yes.
All right, guys. Thanks for being here tonight. Thanks for the chat room. Everybody have a great night. And don't forget TST tomorrow. We have George Guerrero. He is from Massachusetts, and he is the owner and operator of Minuteman Toy Soldiers. So see you tomorrow night, everybody.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink cause I think I'm going all in. Get me a shrink who can catch me when I'm falling. Cover up my scars, flip the handlebars. Crashing in my car, wake up in a bar. I'll be a superstar, just on my avatar. This world is so bizarre, empty out the reservoir. Yeah, I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with